Ding ding, round two, I've come back to see the dredge. It wasn't the leeches, it wasn't the people that recognised me that stopped me from getting to the dredge. It was this roaring floodwaters which have washed away the path.
Oh no!
What are we going to do? Don't worry guys, I found another ripper of a deposit. G'day guys, I've come back to the dredge, but Mother Nature said no! She sent a violent flood and it's washed out so much of the path, I don't think I can get to the dredge. What are we going to do? Now this used to be a pathway through here, but you can see the floods come thundering through here and just wash that bank away. And now I can't get over there. Even if I could, there's about another 6 more crossings to attempt, and they're probably going to be just as bad, if not worse than this one. If I can get down there without breaking my leg, I'm pretty confident I'm going to find some gold down here where the floods just come thundering through there. You can see it's washed up those trees, and there's some fantastic little drop-offs and boulders. It's a great little low-pressure stones here. Let's rip in and see what we can find. 8 leeches later,
Christ.
I got across and I've made it down to a part of a creek I've been wanting to come to. Can't get to the dredge, it's completely washed out, but don't worry, I found a pretty neat spot here. Found a great low pressure zone. The floods come ripping through here. That log has slowed it down. And just down here is a very, very nice looking deposit of gravels. That's our first pan there, guys. Let's check it out. Motivated by the leeches, I quickly filled up our first pan. Great to be able to bring you guys along for this prospecting adventure. Now, some of these camera shots aren't as good as normal, but we did our best. It's very genuine, it's very raw. There's leeches attacking, there's all sorts of stuff going on here. Pretty confident we'll get something here. Oh, let's take a look at that. Check for leeches. All right, pan this back. There's a bit there. Happy days, that log across the creek has slowed down the water just enough to drop off this deposit. And as I've panned it out, yes, there's gold in the first test pan. Let's take a look. There you go, that's the first pan. Definitely worth the leeches. Just going to wash the concentrates into this bucket today, that's the plan. Try and speed up our panning. There's a huge mosquito just lands on me. All right, pan number 2. Oh, very heavy. Any gold in pan number 2? Oh, is there any gold? Holy Nelly. Wow. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Unbelievable. Look at that chunky gold showing up, guys. Oh, it's chunky. Very crunchy. I've got to keep going. Let's keep moving. All right, guys, I did 3 more pans and I've got down to the bottom of that deposit now. So this is going to be the last pan. I'll show you the pan, what it looks like. As I got right down to the very bottom, just against the bedrock down there where that material's dropped off in that low pressure zone, the material's turned quite dark. You'll see it's a bit darker in colour, so hopes are high for a good last pan from that deposit. Let's see. Yeah, it's a bit darker, that material now. So let's rip in and see what we get. Well, this first deposit has been great, and I've already spotted our next. Let's get this panned out, check out what we found in the last pan, and move on to the next deposit. Few nice chunky pieces to finish off that deposit. All right, next deposit. These concentrates are looking fantastic. You can see a big collection of boulders just here. And just after those boulders, before the next one, you can see the gravels have dropped off here. Let's clean this out and have a look. Nice little deposit in amongst these boulders. A little low pressure zone just here in the creek. Just skim the top here. Oh, there's a nice bit of decomposing material underneath it as well. Oh. Let's pan that out and take a look. You beauty. Whoa, check that out. That's a ripper of a piece. Oh, that's the first test pan. Deposit number 2. Check out those chunky pieces. Happy days. Let's whack them in the bucket. You can see this end of a breaking up bedrock. Look at this. I hope you can see that. The busting up bedrock. Thought I'd film this pan because that breaking up bedrock is a very good indicator in this area. Oh, look at that. Look at that chunk of breaking up bedrock. Look at that. That's a beauty. I might keep that. Let's put him in the bucket. Oh yeah, there's lots of breaking up bedrock just in this pan. Excuse me, there's a lot of things. Yeah, nice pan. Very nice pan of gold here, guys. Whew, what a beauty. What a ripper. Oh, fair dinkum, that's awesome. Wow. Another nice chunk of quartz. Could be a specie there. Take that home. Pan this back so we can take a look. A lot more black sand and a lot more gold. That's a very nice pan of gold there. Alright guys, well I've done lots of pans. I've tested all up and down here. I've given back to all the leeches. I've kept them fed and it's getting very, very cold. And I've got a very long trek out of here. So I'm going to do the last pan, guys, and then we'll take all this stuff home. It seems like in this flood, you really needed a good low pressure zone for the gravels to drop out. So I think we found 2 good spots here. I've come back and we've cleaned out the very last bits of those first 2 deposits. We'll pan that out and then we'll track out of here, say goodbye to the leeches, get home and show you the gold. There you go, guys. That's the lucky last. What a pan. What a ripper. Now the jet setting pay dirt has landed at Gleno from Get Down and Dirty Prospecting. And Gleno's been prospecting since before he could walk. He's had lots and lots of experience and he's a terrific prospector and finds some awesome gold. Subscribe to his channel, guys, because he's going to have that pay dirt and he's going to sprinkle some goodness in there. And Gleno's putting something a bit different in this pay dirt bag, but you're going to want to see what it is. So keep an eye on his channel and watch out for the next episode. Gleno is a terrific guy. Thanks, Gleno. I really appreciate you getting involved, mate. And guys, this prize is going to be magnificent. So make sure you go back to that video, the very first video. That's where you register. If you're a subscriber and you leave a comment, you're in the draw. It's that simple. Go back to that video. That's where we're keeping everyone's names so we know who wants to win this pay dirt. If you don't, that's okay. All right, well, I've got to climb back up there now. All right, put the backpack on, got the gear, ready to track out of this joint. Thanks for joining me on this adventure as a screaming cockatoo flies over. I got to get out of here and beat the rain, and we'll take a look at the gold when we get home together. What a ripper! What a cracking adventure that was. It's a shame we couldn't get to the dredge. Anyway, we'll get there next time. Check out this gold. It is absolutely stunning. Very nice chunky gold. 0.396, clickety clicks.